We are on Weather Watch, and there are questions tonight about the big Beyonce concert at Soldier Field. Thanks for joining us. I'm Scott Schneider.
I'm Dawn Hasberg. It has been a lightning show over Chicago in the past hour. The fast-moving storm whipping in from the west and onto the lake. And we have damage in the west suburbs. A citizen video shows this large tree down in Cicero on top of several cars. Crews are working to clear it tonight. This is on 32nd Street west of Cicero Avenue.
Here is a live look tonight at Frankfort in the south suburbs. Parts of Will County have recorded winds up to 80 miles per hour, and we are expecting damage reports tonight. We've got team storm coverage for you across the city and the suburbs. We begin, though, with our weather team, Chief Meteorologist Emily Walls and Meteorologist Caitlin Cody.
Yeah, so we've been tracking these storms for the last couple of hours moving through. They are officially past northeastern Illinois. It began out in the far west suburbs and made its way off toward the east northeast. Right now, our current warnings that we have are all in northwest Indiana. If we go ahead and stop the loop and zoom things in here, for those of you that are in eastern Lake County, places like just east of Crown Point, just east of Cedar Lake, over toward Hebron, we do have that severe thunderstorm warning that's going to remain in effect now until 9:15 p.m., mainly for the threat of quarter-sized hail that's about an inch in diameter, in addition to 60 to 70 mile per hour winds being possible. For those of you that are in Porter County, you too are in this severe thunderstorm warning until 9:15. And for those of you in LaPorte, you have just recently been added to this severe thunderstorm warning, and it's going to extend until 10:15 p.m. Central, 11:15 p.m. Eastern, and we have torrential downpours and a lot of lightning, in addition to that threat being possible for 60 to 70 mile per hour winds, as well as some hail about the size of a quarter. Again, a lot of lightning at this point, but if we take a look at the temperatures, that was another really big story when it came to these thunderstorms out there. We had a lot of fuel for these storms today, so damaging wind gusts, hail, tornadoes were all going to be a concern, and fortunately so far we've gotten really lucky as far as tornadoes are concerned. We haven't seen any tornado warnings, let alone any tornado reports across our region so far this evening. But temperatures earlier today were in the 90s. We actually set a new record high temperature. We hit 93 degrees at O'Hare. The previous record was 91, set back in 1962. And now we're down to the 70s and 80s. Dew point temperatures also beginning to drop after these storms. Notice we're dropping into the 40s and 50s, which means it's feeling crisp, a little cooler out there. But for the rest of us closer to the lake, and then certainly in northwest Indiana, we still have that warm, muggy air mass in place. And all of these storms, when they were coming through, they were packing a punch. And because of that, we have a lot of reports to talk about. Let's send it on over to Caitlin Cody with the latest.
Let's take a look at the map. So the big picture here. So we've been watching as these thunderstorms were developing along this cold front. As Emily just said, it was so hot earlier today. Then this cold front plowed through and kicked off these thunderstorms. So we had multiple hail and wind reports from Lake County to McHenry to northern DeKalb County, portions of Will County, and especially in Cook County. So as we take a closer look in Cook County, just north of Chicago, some of these reports that we did have come in, 59 mile per hour wind gusts there. You can see even just south, we had a 60 mile per hour wind gust. And the hail reports, too, around Cook County, just south of O'Hare. I know we had that ground stop there. 1 inch plus diameter hail, so 1.3 inches there in Elmhurst. In DuPage County, even down near Orland Park, we had some hail reported, damaging wind, and in Will County with the strong wind speeds. And even in Lake County, we had a 66 mile per hour wind gust reported at Cedar Lake. So with the strong wind especially, I think the effect now is going to be, unfortunately, a lot of power outages. So this is an updated map for you. 28,000 people just about in Cook County without power right now. 2,000 in Lake County, 1,500 in McHenry County, 5,000 in Will County, 30,000 in Lake County, 1,500 in Porter County. So hopefully we can get this power back on. But luckily, if you are without power right now and it's hot, these temperatures are dropping. Just to mention, we have that tornado watch still in northwest Indiana until 10. Dawn.
Thank you, Caitlin. Well, Wisconsin has been hit hard by the storms. Look at this tornado on the ground in the northwestern part of the state. This video was recorded in New Richmond tonight, and there is a path of destruction.
This is Mayville. This is northwest of Milwaukee, and you can see heavy damage to an industrial building there. Some parts of Milwaukee also reporting heavy hail.